ਸਵਾਗਤ ਹੈ ਆਪ ਸਭ ਦਾ ਫੋਕਸ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਫੋਕਸ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਦੇ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਸੈਗਮੈਂਟ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਐਜੂਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਡਿਪਾਰਟਮੈਂਟ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਮੁੱਦਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ। ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ੍ਹ ਕਲਾਸਿਸ ਬੰਦ ਹੋ ਚੁੱਕੀਆਂ ਨੇ, ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਸਮੱਸਿਆਵਾਂ ਖੜੀਆਂ ਹੋ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਨੇ। ਇਸ ਸੰਬੰਧੀ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਨ ਲਈ ਇਹ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਅੱਜ ਸ਼ਾਮਲ ਹੋ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਅਲਬਰਟਾ ਦੇ ਐਜੂਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਮਿਨਿਸਟਰ Adriana Legrange. Good evening, Minister.
Good evening.
Welcome in the Focus Punjabi program.
Well, thank you for having me on.
Nowadays, the classes are cancelled. What made you decide to cancel the classes?
Well, we determined through the excellent advice of the Chief Medical Officer that because there was a community transmission of the COVID-19 virus, that it was prudent to close, or not to close, but to cancel classes because we did not want the approximately 780,000 students.
But people say that it is too late decision about closing the classes.
No, we needed to take preventative action very, very quickly so that we do not spread the virus and that we can curb the rise of the COVID-19 virus. And with the excellent advice that we received from the Chief Medical Officer and the medical experts, that's why we made the decision.
Are teachers required to continue working?
Yes. While classes have been cancelled, school remains open and teachers are required to work, but it's up to their employer, the school divisions, to decide whether they work at school or whether they work from home.
Can you please explain how you plan continue learning for our students?
Yes, we put out a guide today, and it was put together with the Alberta Teachers Association, the College of Alberta School Superintendents, with the Alberta Schools Association, and the Association of Independent Schools as well. We all came together with my department, and we worked for the last week very, very diligently to ensure that we had a continuity plan, that we would provide 2 teachers. So it gives a breakdown by grade as to how many hours we, on average, that we expect teachers to teach students, whether that is remotely or whether they put together packages. That is left to the individual teacher in the individual school.
For winter semester, no grades, only pass system for University Alberta students. How this system will work?
How will the system work for high school students or for graduates?
For graduates.
For the grade 12. So the way the system works is looking at the amount of coursework they've already done thus far in grade 12. The principal will be making a determination along with the teacher as to whether they can complete the course. And if they can complete the course, then the teacher will help guide them through that process. If they can't complete the course, then there is an opportunity for the principal to provide the credits, up to 15 credits for the student, because sometimes perhaps they were in a CTS program or a RAP program where they can no longer be at the work site, and therefore the principal will be able to apply up to 15 credits towards their graduation. We anticipate that anyone who was eligible to graduate will still be eligible to graduate and will graduate from grade 12.
Students say that there will be no difference between grade A and C now. I came to know that about 7,000 students have signed a petition for this. What will you say?
Are you talking about the diploma exams?
Yes.
So we actually did announce today, along with all the guidelines, that we were canceling the diploma exams. So there will be no diploma exams this year, this school year. We made that decision in conjunction with our work and conversations with post-secondary schools and with the Alberta Teachers Association and the College of Alberta Superintendents and School Boards, because it was very important. We heard that there was an inability to properly teach the content to determine an actual grade in that diploma exam. So therefore, there were too many variables. We decided that it was in the best interest of students. We didn't want to disadvantage any student Therefore, we canceled all diploma exams.
How will students continue to progress future grades?
For our kindergarten to grade 12 students, we have a guideline, and so the teacher will be providing a certain number of hours of learning. For example, in kindergarten to grade 3, the teacher will provide a certain amount of learning, 5 hours has been on average is what we anticipate, and they will focus mainly on literacy and numeracy, so language, arts, and mathematics. And that is what we're hoping that they will be able to focus on. And we have a similar guide for all of the other grades as well.
Will grade 12 student still be able to graduate and apply to the post-secondary studies?
Yes, we anticipate that grade 12 students, if they're eligible to graduate and will continue to on that path, they will graduate and they will be able to apply to post-secondaries, yes.
How did you decide what course content be delivered to each grade?
Well, that was what the content would be delivered was a decision made with all of the education partners, as I mentioned earlier, the Alberta Teachers Association, the College of Alberta Superintendents, the Alberta School Boards Association, the Association of Independent Schools. All of us came together with my department, the expertise within my department, and we settled on what is feasible, what's realistic for children to learn during this very, very challenging time.
Are there any resources for parents? How have you communicated with them?
Well, absolutely. I just put out another letter today. Of course, I've been communicating through media, but I have put out an open letter to all parents to specify how this is going to roll out. As well, teachers are able to provide resources to the students. School divisions are providing resources. And on our website, we have numerous resources that that parents and teachers can access. We have in one website over 4,000 resources for parents.
Minister, anything you want to say in the end to our viewers and radio listeners now?
Yes, I really want to thank the parents and the students for their patience. I know it's been a trying week because of the COVID-19 and how we had to react very quickly to a changing situation. And I thank them so much for their patience. I know this is a little bit difficult, but student learning will continue. Students will get a report card, they will get a final grade, and I'm very confident that our excellent teachers are going to provide that education for them to continue on through the next short time. Hopefully it's a short time period that they are away from the school. But thank you so much for everything, and we wish every student the very, very best.
Thank you very much, Minister, for joining the Focus Punjabi program, especially in such a period.
Thank you so much for having me on.
Thank you. So, दोस्तों ये सी जो अल्बर्टा दे एजुकेशन मिनिस्टर एड्रियाना लेग्रेंज जो साडे नाल गलबात कर रहे सी ਵੱਖ-ਵੱਖ जो मुद्दे सामने आ रहे ने एजुकेशन डिपार्टमेंट ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਮੈਂ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕੀਤੀ। ਹੁਣ ਕਮਰਸ਼ੀਅਲ ਬ੍ਰੇਕ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਵਾਪਸ ਆਉਣੇ ਕੁਝ ਖਬਰਾਂ ਤੇ ਨਵੇਂ ਟੌਪਿਕਸ ਤੇ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਚਰਚਾ ਕਰਨ ਲਈ।